So hello everybody and welcome to this afternoon's Section 5 Livingston County matchup between Hornell and Caledonia Mumford. I'm Bob Peischer, broadcasting from the Simmons and Rockwell broadcast booth on a cool overcast day here from the beautiful campus of Caledonia Mumford High School. They're waiting for one more umpire, and here he is. I think that's him walking along here. Oops, where is he? There he is. I could be wrong. Thought that's what they said they were waiting for, but maybe not. Oh, I guess, no, that's not him. He's just a fan. On the mound warming up is number 13, Casey Decker. He's a senior. Get a couple looks at his pitching here. We're on the other side of the pitcher. Usually, if you watch any broadcast, they're on the overlooking the right shoulder of the. But since there is a big drop off, not really a big drop off, but it kind of lowers me down too far. You'd be too low. I didn't like that level, so it would give you a little bit of different view here today. It's a cool 45 degrees here. It's supposed to be rain coming, and it's heading our way here shortly, so I'm not sure what the deal is going to be. I think they're going to try to get as many innings in as possible here. We'll see what happens. This is Gates Miller leading things off for Hornell. Hornell 2-1. Cal Mum 0-4, it said listed. I hope that was right. I looked it up before I left. 2 balls, no strikes from Decker. That's a little bit high. Ball 3. There's one down the middle. 3-1. Five seniors on the Cal Mum team, and he's going to walk them. So Gates Miller earns a leadoff walk here. Wyatt Argenteri up now. They're over to first. Gates really not going anywhere. Just had a little bit of a... Wasn't far off the bag, actually. But just to Decker let him know that he's there. He's going off a little bit deeper now. He's about 10 feet off first base as Argenteri waits his first pitch. Argenteri's going to get a base hit. And it's going to ricochet. Miller gets over to third. Argenteri with the single. So 2 men on to lead things off here for Hornell. maybe not be the best place to set up. I thought this would be a little bit better than... You're not going to catch Argenteri. He's very fast, and he gets down to second on the steal. Gennaro Pico up. Pico, who missed the last game. Him and his brothers got confirmed in the Catholic Church. Pico 0-2. 0-2 to Pico. Pico fouls one off down first baseline. Very nice facility here on the campus of Caledonia Mumford. Decker steps off for a second. I wonder if they'll ever bring the pitch clock to high school. I'm sure they have to bring it to college first before they even bring it down to this. And obviously electronics, everything else is involved in a lot of investment. And there's a base. No, nice stop. It's going to score a run. But nice play by the second baseman, number 7, Tyler McClurg. 1 out. Argenteri moves to third. Hornell takes a 1-0 lead. Panicello. Oh, and it's bobbled at first. Argenteri comes home. Sounded like it. It's hard to tell from here because I'm looking through monitors. That ball sounded like it should have been caught, so I'm sure they would be given the error on the first baseman there. So Hornell up 2-0 here. That ball's going to be foul. It's Shawnee Rose. Throw to first. Panicello like in. He's thrown over when they're not really getting much of a lead there. Panicello down to second. 0-2 to Rose. Still only 1 out. This is top of the first inning here from Calamon. I'm Bob Fleischer, broadcasting from the Simmons and Rockwell broadcast booth here from Calamon High School. First road game for Hornell. Panicello being sent home. No throw as Hornell tacks on another one. RBI single for Shawnee Rose. Again, if you're just joining us, Hornell 2-1, Caledonia Mumford 0-4. Oh, that's one of those ones trying to look at. You got to look it into the glove, and I think he thought he could pick it up and tag him out. That's number 7, Tyler McClurg. I almost guarantee that's what he was thinking. So Andrew Davis gets on. Just one out here. 3 runs home for the Red Raiders. Hornell Red Raiders. Not sure if Kelmum. I always thought they were the Red Raiders too, but they're just the Raiders, I believe. This one popped up. It's going to be out of play. Rose at first. Andrew Davis. Or I'm sorry, Rose at second. Andrew Davis at first. 1 run, or 3 runs home, 1 out. 0-2. Devin Hoyer waits the pitch. 0-2. Oh, and that one, Hoyer has to duck down a little bit. Again, like I said, Shawnee Rose on second base. Andrew Davis on first. 3 runs home here, top of the first inning for Hornell. Rain is threatening. It did rain here about a half an hour before game time. Throw back to second there. Sorry, I missed that. But Shawnee back in, diving in. And strike 3 on Hoyer. Nice pitch by Casey Decker. I don't mind Decker throwing over there. It's good practice, first of all. I know Decker's a senior, but being 0-4 this year, Cal kind of struggling a little bit, but just got to keep doing things and working on the fundamentals. I know the head coach, Aiden Leiden, I'm sure pushes home fundamentals. That's the third out. Take a look at the replay here. And nice play by McClurg. Okay, so 3 runs home. Hornell up 3-0. We go to the bottom of the first. Today's game is brought to you by Strobel Supply, 40 Shawmut Industrial Park in Hornell. Looking for a job? They're hiring. Liquid paint application, distribution, and much more. A DuPont and 3M dealer. Stop in, check out all the technological wonders at Strobel Supply in Hornell. Dr. Ali Mansour, your sports medicine physician for St. James Hospital, 385-3740. Injured, he's got you covered. He is one of the best at St. James Hospital. First Heritage Federal Credit Union, open a Apex checking account, a checking account that pays you, that's right, earn cashback rewards, foreign ATM fees refunded. Check out all the financial services, Apex financial services that First Heritage can offer you. The Dagan Funeral Home, 38 Church Street in Hornell. Cremation services only $16.95 plus the crematory fee. Lowest prices in the area. Thanks, Jim Dagan. Laura Pico, Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys. Offices in Buffalo, Rochester, and New York City. Call 585-262-COMP for Connors and Ferris. Proud supporters of the Bills, the Sabres, and your Hornell Red Raiders. The genuine, the original, the Overhead Door Company of Canis Valley, 382-8172. Commercial, residential, agricultural doors. Get hold of Jim Oyer at the Overhead Door Company. The Ryan Agencies, Hornell, Jasper, and Wellsville. 3 great locations to serve you better. And Jeff Ryan, insurance protection you can rely on. He's my insurance agent. He should be yours. The Ryan Agencies. Simmons and Rockwell Nissan, Simmons and Rockwell Ford, right across the street from each other. Top-notch sales service. Make car buying simple when you drive your deal at Simmons and Rockwell Ford and Simmons and Rockwell Nissan. Okay, Jackson Pete leading things off here for Cal Mum. On the mound for Hornell is junior Charlie Oyer. One and one, or 2-1. This one lifted. And nice catch by Oyer. That's one of those ones, you can see the wind. There's not a lot of wind, but there is wind, so I'm sure it's even higher up there as you can see the ball lifted. Oyer stutter step there, like you've seen with the wind we've had here today. Or this week. Now we're going into our second week of baseball here in Section 5. That one foul. This is Donnie Pete. We go from a freshman to a junior. Must be brothers, I'm assuming. 1-1 from Oyer. Ooh, nice pitch outside. Oh, they gave him a strike on that. 1-2. As Ponacel comes out. Let's take a look at that pitch and see where it. Yes. That's a gift for Hornell, I believe. It was a nice pitch. I mean, but wow, that one. Oyer accounts for both outs here in the field. It's Davin Oyer, cousin Charlie Oyer on the mound. Oh, slippery one wet. Rose has a tough toe. He's all right. Looks like he might have hurt himself. Man. Anyway, a slice that Casey Decker, the pitcher, gets on. I wouldn't be sure how to when you slip like that, how you score that. But since I don't know I've been doing this for 34 years, and I still, this one lifted. Davis underneath it, and the third out. So 3-0 after one. We'll be back.
Hi, I'm Laura Dagan-Pico, and along with my father, Jim Dagan, operate the Dagan Funeral Home here in Hornell.
The Dagan Funeral Home is a large, spacious, handicap-accessible facility with a seating capacity of 150 people, along with a separate family room for entertaining children. We also offer DVD memorial tributes, which continually show photographs and movies of your loved one's life on 2 beautiful flat-screen TVs.
The Dagan Funeral Home, 5 generations of the Dagan family serving your family.
Concerned about the cost of your insurance? The Ryan agencies sift through quotes from many companies to uncover your best insurance value. You'd be surprised at the savings we can find. Let's just talk. What's there to lose? The Ryan agencies, your local insurance inflation fighters.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.
chapter in local health.
Welcome back. Top of the second inning, 3-0 Hornell. One and one, Braden Vaughn up to bat. Vaughn swings through that one. Nice catch in the outfield. That's number 3, Tyler Potter. Potter, a freshman. A lot of freshmen, underclassmen, starting in this game for Cal Mum. Top of the order for Hornell, Gates Miller. Gates Miller, who walked his first time at bat. Again, top of the second, we just joined us, the Hornell Red Raiders versus the Cal Mum Raiders from Cal Mum High School. 2-0. Cal Mum playing defense right now on the mound for them is Casey Decker, number 13. He's a senior. Also listed as an outfielder and a catcher besides being a pitcher. Top of the order for Hornell. That one's going to be fouled off down third baseline. People covering their heads. Look up. Get hit on the nose instead of on the top of your head. Nice catch. Outfielder number 4, Patrick Navarra. Good job, Patrick. This is Wyatt Argenteri. Argenteri dribbles it along, foul off the first base, down the first base line. Luke Donahue playing center field here. Oh, and 2 to Argenteri. That one fouled off to stay alive. Hornell's got fouled back. Hornell's got 3 games this week. They return back to action Thursday at home as they take on Arkport Cancerega. Right down the road from Hornell. Right up the road, I guess you want to say. North is up. And Friday they're at Livonia. And there's strike 3. Nice pitch. That time by Decker. Let's see that pitch again here. So we go to the bottom of the second. Today's game is brought to you by MysticMedia.com, your small business digital success partner, web development, search optimization, blog content, and so much more. Log on to Mystic Media. Thanks, Jim Moore at Mystic Media. Butler Excavating and Concrete, City View Towing, Transport, and Auto Repair. Call 324-7400. Want quick, reliable service? That's where I take my car repairs done at City View. Also to Simmons and Rockwell as well. But City View, easy, sometimes same-day service, so it's awesome up there. John and Dagan General and Trial Practice, proudly serving the Southern Tier since 1989. Call 324-6690. Call John and Dagan today. Back and neck pain, headaches, all your spine care needs. Dr. John Wine, over 30 years experience. Dr. John Wine, Dr. Rich Jakowski at Wine Chiropractic. 20 Park Drive in Hornell, 324-7246. Gilio's Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, 382-0836. Chad Gilio, 24-a-day emergency service, fully bonded and insured. It's Gilio's Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. This is Jeremy Raymond, senior. Charlie Oyer delivers. It's going to be fouled off. Oh, it is a strike. Okay, kind of a late call. 0-2. I was like, I didn't see any movement there for a second when he made that call. This one lifted Roses there for the first out. Does a little spin, underhanded. This is Tyler Pangrazio. Pangrazio over the head of Rose, a base hit. Oops, there he is. That ball's high. Bunt attempt fouled off. I think it was a foul, wasn't it? Or no? No? I guess the ball just got loose. That allowed Pangrazio to get down to second base. Umpires are going to get together to discuss this. And I guess they were discussing whether he offered or not. They swing and a miss. 1-2. Need to strike out. There was Patrick Navarra. This is Tyler McClurg. Wearing number 7. He's 7th in the lineup. Big swing from McClurg, 1-1. The wind is starting to pick up here. Like I said, game time temperature was 45. We'll keep an eye on that. Let's see if it says feels like on there. Usually it feels like it's 35. And it is getting darker out cloud-wise here. I'll keep an eye on the rain as well. But steal by Panagrazzo. I'm sorry, that was Navarra. What I do wrong here? I think I have some backwards stuff here. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, that's right. Navarro struck out. That's right. And there's strike 3. So McClurg goes down. And we are starting to get a little bit of a rain. I have to get my umbrella out. Take a quick, we'll stay right. Quick commercial break. And we'll be back. 3-0 Hornell.
Whether you're looking for a new garage door or just need repairs, Overhead Door stands for excellence. With a complete line of garage doors and openers, plus expert service you can trust. Beautifully designed, beautifully crafted, trusted for more than 90 years. Always look for the Overhead Door logo to be sure you're getting the genuine, the original Overhead Door.
In doing the work you do, if you're hurt, we'll help you through.
Don't be fooled. Video hearings are as critical as appearing in person.
Make sure your rights are protected.
Your employer has trained specialists on their side.
And the judges work for New York State.
The only person on your side
is the attorney at your side.
Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys.
Wait, not in the toilet.
No, don't do that. No.
Don't hit your brother. Oh.
Not again.
What did I tell you about playing in the mud? Ugh.
Raffy, not so close to the pool. Wait!
Frankie, Tabby, what are you doing? We told you never to touch the gun!
I'm sorry, I didn't think it was that big of a deal.
You could have hurt yourself!
Safely store your guns, unload, lock, and away from ammo.
Are you?
Okay, welcome back. A little bit of rain coming down now. Nothing worse than rain and wind. Especially because I'm holding an umbrella and it's hard to... You can hear the noise of the umbrella. General Pico up now. Pico lifts that one. Oh, and he drops it. He got a late start on it that time. Unfortunate. Pico is going to get a board on the air. Wow, it's really windy. Whoa! Uh-oh, my umbrella just broke. There we go, get it back. Sorry, everybody. And it knocked the camera loose here a little bit, too, so I'm going to have to straighten out the camera. There we go, get the camera straight. There we go. There's not much I can do here, guys, ladies and gentlemen. The wind is horrible. Pitch a little high. I'm not sure if I'll be able to follow the ball because I'm trying to hold the umbrella too. I need a production truck that we can... That's going to be a base hit. It's going to score a run for Hornell. It's Ponicello. Comes through. Got on with his air first time and then base hit that time. Oh my goodness. Shawnee Rose, the shortstop, up. This wind is something. Again, that's one thing we've had, quite a bit of wind this year. That ball in the dirt, Ponicello takes second. Again, 4-0, top of the third inning. I know we were supposed to get some rain and some bad rain, so I'm surprised. Well, not surprised in anything, I guess. That ball popped up behind the backstop. And the worst part, the rain is going sideways. It's coming from right field to left field. As long as lightning, of course I've got, mine doesn't, I don't have a metal pole, but oh, and it gets free. Ponicello's going to score. Rose into second. They're going to have to stop this. This is ridiculous now. If they stop for some reason, we will go dark for a little bit. We won't shut down the stream, so we will be able to come back on. Just so you know, if they decide to keep playing this, but this isn't even playable conditions. I mean, it's officials are letting them play. I'm not sure what the total rules are on it, but that ball is high. You know, it's got to be tough to grip the ball. The wind is whirling too. It's not like it's just coming from one direction. It's I don't dare, and I'm hanging on to my umbrella with two hands because it is coming down and it is windy. Throw back to second. My arm is getting tired. Sorry about all the complaining. Ball caught, but oh my goodness, this wind. That ball was caught, so that's an out. I didn't catch it, I apologize, but oh goodness, now the wind's changing direction again. It's from behind me. This is ridiculous. That ball is high. Walked him. Five nothing Hornell. And are they calling time or what are they doing here? Nope. Play on, they're saying. This is Hoyer to have an Hoyer. Runners at first and second. It's a Rose they try to throw out. Hoyer lifts one. The ball gets in there. Hoyer with a base hit. Oh, they got a run down here. And a run's going to come home. Or not. I'm not sure. I couldn't really see it. Sorry, holding the umbrella and trying to get everything out. I'm not sure what happened there. Why Davis was even in a rundown with a base hit. I'm not sure what was going on there. Sorry for those watching at home. I couldn't get. I thought Davis was on second with that. Guess they're explaining. I'm not sure what they're explaining. Are they saying Davis caught, or the outfielder caught the ball? Apparently they're putting them back out on the field, so I'm not sure what's going on here. I know it says there's still 2 outs on the scoreboard. I don't have a replay to show you, unfortunately. Well, the runners have got to go back on base, right? There's no lights here, obviously, so I'm not sure what they're discussing here. The umpires are still over here. Come on, it's raining out. Well, I'll let you know when we come back.
Looking for a truck? Simmons Rockwell is your pre-owned truck headquarters with over 400 late model, low mileage trucks available across 5 locations. Stop searching empty lots and visit simmons-rockwell.com now to view hundreds of quality pre-owned trucks you can drive home today. Make car buying simple when you click Drive Your Deal on hundreds of pre-owned trucks at simmons-rockwell.com.
Hi, I'm Jim Dagan, and along with my daughter Laura, own and operate the Dagan Funeral Home here in Hornell.
The Dagan Funeral Home was established way back in
Well, whatever they decided, Rose is still on third. So, 2 outs, I guess. That ball is fouled down third baseline. The wind is like coming in 3 different directions. I think I'm caught in a vortex or whatever you want to call it. They called a balk. Let's see if we can see that balk here. Oh, yep. He can't move like that, unfortunately. Once you start your motion, I deserve a raise filming in these conditions. There's a walk. It is 6-0. Nice pitch. Wow. Of course, I've got one of those 6-foot umbrellas. I should have brought my smaller one. Probably a little bit easier to handle. This thing's like I could be carried away on. Top of the order, Gates up. It wasn't supposed to rain long. Two outs here. Top of the third. 6-0 Hornell. That ball's going to sneak through. Another run home. I wouldn't mind so much the wind, it's just the rain. That's why I got to hold the umbrella. And it keeps hitting my camera. And now the umpire's in my way. Runners on the corners. 7-0 Hornell. I'm going to have to create a rain poncho, or I can see if I can buy one for this particular camera. Yes. Ooh. There's a walk. It was a wide Argenteri that walked. Dribbler down third base. The rain has stopped. So base is loaded. This is Gennaro Pico. Gates Miller back at second. Really not much of a lead off there. 2 outs. Full count to Pico. Nowhere to put him. I guess that's not right, the scoreboard then, because I was going to say it couldn't be a full count to Pico. He just got up. That one's high. 2-1. That one popped away. I went to stop at Tom Wall's here and just had a cheeseburger and ran into one of my old friends I haven't seen in years upon years. His mother is my godmother, Mike Coleman. Remember, he played in he was a couple years younger than me. I graduated with his brother. Played for Hornell High School basketball team. What are you doing here? And sat and talked, and Pico, he was up visiting one of his companies up in Rochester, and he says anytime he comes up here, he lives in Binghamton, he got to stop at Tom Wall's on the way out, so all 6'8" of them are how tall he is. Oh, I forgot the one thing I was going to mention to him. I forgot to mention that Gus Macker is no longer. He was a constant. Obviously won a national championship in basketball in college in Division III that I went to. And always played in Gus Macker for years too. And he was telling me his daughter, that ball bobbled and they're sending another run home. So Hornell tacks on another and makes it 9-0. But getting back to Coleman, his daughter plays for Binghamton University basketball. Starter as a sophomore this year. I go with his height. I go out, and his daughter's 6 foot, she said. But it's a starter on the Binghamton Bearcats, Division I. That ball lifted. It's going to die in the air, though. And that's the third out. We go to the bottom of the third. We'll be back.
3 by my great-great-grandfather and is the oldest family-owned funeral home in the area. We offer traditional funerals for all faiths as well as low-cost cremation services, and we will be happy to assist you with pre-planning and inflation-proof financing.
The Dagan Funeral Home. 5 generations of the Dagan family serving your family.
Costs are rising, and the Ryan agencies are taking action. We trim the cost of your insurance with cutting-edge ideas. Want money back in your pocket? A quick call can result in savings without sacrificing coverage. The Ryan agencies, your local insurance inflation fighters.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.
When it comes to workers' comp, things can change quickly.
The only way to make sure your rights are protected is to have a trusted, committed attorney on your side.
An attorney who has devoted their career to helping injured workers.
Someone to fight for the money and medical benefits you deserve.
The only person on your side
is the attorney at your side.
Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys.
Traditional checking accounts are old news. So what are you waiting for? Reach new heights with Apex Rewards checking from First Heritage Federal Credit Union. Apex gives you the option to choose between cash back or high interest with a free checking account that pays you. Plus, ATM fees get refunded. Choose your rewards at FHFCU.org and get one step closer to achieving your financial goals.
Okay, welcome back. Bottom of the third. Nothing Hornell. That ball fouled off. This is Tyler Potter at the plate. Potter popped up to right field his first at bat. Ooh, and that high pitch from Charlie Oyer on the mound. It stopped raining, but the wind is still whipping. I had to sit in my car for a moment to warm up. I'm lucky. I love what I do. Got him. Nice play by Oyer. Take a look at the replay. That's not Oyer. Who they put in to replace Oyer? Number 2, Wyatt Evingham playing second base now. Good play, Wyatt. This is Jackson Pete. Popped up to second base his first at bat. 0 for 1 today. That one, that was a strange swing there by Pete. He gives the hands up to third base coach. It was probably the head coach, I can't tell, but ball fouled off. I was here this year for a basketball game. Boys played here a few months back. Very beautiful facility. Like I said, their baseball field is in pristine condition. I love the warning track and everything. Hornell, I love Hornell Stadium, and I hope they never tear it down. They should just refurbish it. Strip it down, get rid of all the blocks, and keep the concrete, refurbish the concrete, and put new seating and stuff. It would be absolutely awesome. And then put a warning track. This place has a warning track and stuff. Very nice. Scoreboard over there. Oyer still dealing on the mound here for Hornell. Let's check the conditions now online here. 41 degrees. Oh, that I told you. It's always about 10 degrees, and it says feels like 31. By sunset, the sun will be out, it says. It's going to be, rain is done. It's going to be, the rain is done. Now it's just going to be cloudy and start raining again at 9 o'clock up here. But it says the sun is going to peek out again at about 7:30ish or so. We will be gone by then, I hope. This is Donnie Pete. Donnie Pete grounded out to, nice throw over to first. Donnie Pete grounded out to second base. His first at bat. Now that I don't have to hold the umbrella anymore, I can look at my roster and kind of give you the rundown of who's who again. Oh, nice pitch. A little high, though. It was just borderline high. Effingham. And that's the second out. Nice job by the 9th grader. Yeah, you can see him. He was kind of giving that motion like could have pitched over to get the double play, but I think if the ball was just too slowly hit, that would have been impossible for Effingham to. That ball was high. I can't imagine the sun's going to peek out. That could be a misprint. Maybe I'm reading it wrong. I don't know. It's clear. It clears up, and then again it comes back and shows snow on the board. Oh goodness! We're just a little bit west of us, Batavia, Alexander, and Alexander, and those areas are supposed to get some snow. I'm sure it won't stick very long, but. Got Jackson Pete at second base. The only runner on board here for the Calmum Raiders. As you hear geese in the distance. I think they decided to turn back around and fly south. I love visiting this area up here, Caledonia, Mumford area. All of New York State's beautiful, but these areas are really, really nice. Oh, a misplay by Pico. Got a run down, and there's the tag out. Beautiful play. Wow. Let's take a look at that again. That's the third out. Pico charged the ball. That's a good play by him. And then chucks it. That's awesome. Ponicello finally tags Jackson Pete out for the third out. Great, guys. Nice try by Pete, too. He tried everything to get out of the way. It's going to take this to the fourth inning. Today's game brought to you by the Italian Villa, 196 Seneca Street in Hornell. The best Italian cuisine around is brought to you by the Argenteri family. Over 60 years of bringing you the best Italian cuisine around is the Italian Villa, 324-6063. Don't forget the best toasted subs as well. At the Italian Villa. Ed's Computer Sales and Service. They build my computers. Let them build yours. They also do repairs, network systems, security systems. Ed's Computers, 607-324-6424. Howard Hanna and Reggie Gambino. What a great combination. Give her a call, 607-382-3052. Reggie Gambino, Howard Hanna. Apex Chiropractic, helping you achieve new heights in wellness. Dr. Joseph McKay is a professor of nutrition and a professional natural bodybuilder. It's Apex Chiropractic, 382-3751 at Apex. Hess's Tree and Stump Removal, Bucket Truck Services, Chipping, Stump Grinding, dependable expert service. Call Lenny Rose, 607-324-1326. It's Hess's Tree and Stump Removal. Valley Apparel and Designs, they do custom apparel and signs, 281-8777. You can see anything you want, t-shirts, hats, hoodies, sweatshirts, banners, keychains, coffee mugs, you name it. Valley Apparel and Designs can do it. Maple City Collision, the best auto repair shop in the area is at Maple City Collision. Tell them John Birch sent you at 607-324-1155. And I say that for those that remember the old Maple City Dodge commercials years ago. The little kid in the car said, tell him John sent you, and that's him. He owns Maple City Collision now. He did some repair work on my car, did an awesome job. Maple City Collision. So, we're top of the fourth. I changed the scoreboard. Looks like some new players, and it looks like Tyler Potter is going to be pitching, if I'm not mistaken. Potter, a freshman? And it is. Ooh. Shawnee Rose in the hit. Rose looking at a 1-1 count from Potter. 2-1. Potter listed as an infielder, catcher, and now a pitcher. Reaching for that one. Ooh, and almost had it. Shawnee gets on first with a hit. I'm going to give him a hit with that because that was a tough play for Pete at third. That ball's outside. Don't forget to get all your information from the social media of Peisch Sports, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Look at schedules, and I put my weekly schedules on Sunday there so you can see what games we're going to be bringing to you live for the week. We have tomorrow off and then 4 straight days of streaming. Like we talked about Wednesday, the Hornell softball team will be traveling to Bolivar Richburg. We'll be bringing that game to you. Thursday, the boys are home to Arkport Cancerega from boys baseball. Nice play. And then Friday, Hornell boys travel to Livonia. And then Saturday morning, the JV boys are home against Livonia. So we'll be bringing all 4 of those contests to you. So 1 out. Oh, and he didn't reach out. Tried to scoop it. Throw home. And he's safe at second. That's a tough play. Like short-armed it just a tad, unfortunately. And throws home. But the run already scores, and so Hornell up 10-0 now. Which does qualify him for the 10-run rule, but they have to play 5 innings. Hornell has 1 10-run win this year against Haverling, the first game of the season. Oh, boy. Unfortunate there. Hornell is going to score another run. That there, you do not... let's see, there's 1 out. That's a tough call, but I would really like to see the third baseman eat that, keep the runner on second. I guess the play is to first. Makes it 11-0. Good thing about I'm a huge Mets fan, and they're on the West Coast. The game's at 10 o'clock tonight, so I'll be home plenty of time to watch that as they play San Francisco. Yankees are off today. 1 week ago tonight, I was in Citi Field actually watching the Mets play against the Padres. Hornell. The Mets won 5-0. That was the game. If anyone saw the highlights, in the same inning, they had a bunt down the third baseline that just rolled, and the Padres just ran over there and watched it, and it stayed fair right down the line. I can tell you that's how perfectly level the field is. And then two batters later, this guy hit the ball for the Mets. I think it was Guillorme, and it chopped down the first or third baseline and stayed fair too. So just the odds of that happening, two basically dribblers down the third baseline. It was awesome to see in person. I was shocked though that it wasn't one of the it was all over social media because of the odds of it happening. And I watched it again. I go, there was a mistake actually by a Met player there. Someone should have scored on that by just sitting there and watching it, though. He could have run home and scored another a run for Hornell, I keep saying Hornell, for the Mets. But I'm going to put my hoodie on here. I was going to stop for some ice cream on the way home from at Tom Walls, but it's so cold out. I don't know if I could hold on to the cone. Another run home as Oyer crosses the plate. So Gates Miller with an RBI. This one lifted foul out of play. In fact, someone in a coat or someone in a blanket's running after it. And she sheds the blanket and is going to throw it in. Wait a minute, is that the girl? I think are the girls supposed to be playing today here? I think so. They must have called that game. Or it's over real quick. I don't know. Top of the fourth, 12-0 here on the John N. Dagan scoreboard from Cal Mum. Again, I'm Bob Fleischer broadcasting from the Simmons and Rockwell broadcast booth. There's my graphic. Oh, where's my graphic? There's my graphic. As always, want to thank our advertisers, Strobel Supply, 40 Shawmut Industrial Park. Go onto their website, strobelsupply.com. It's pretty impressive. And by St. James Hospital, Dr. Ali Mansour, sports medicine physician. Injured, he's got you covered. And the brand new you're not from Hornell and you have a chance to drive by the new hospital, it's a thing of beauty up in North Hornell. First Heritage Federal Credit Union, open a Apex checking account or Apex savings account. Check out all the Apex financial services. Stop at one of those several locations throughout the southern tier of New York State. Dagan Funeral Home, 38 Church Street. Cremation services only $16.95 plus the crematory fee. Nice play. And that's the third out. Take a look at the replay of that. That ball fielded by Pengrazio. I want to say that name right. Nice play. $12-0. We go to the bottom of the fourth. I want to thank everybody for staying with me. I apologize that I wasn't able to do the best of job when we had the 70-mile-an-hour winds and rain barreling on down us. And I'm glad they actually kept the game going. I thought for sure they'd stop it, but don't forget to give us a like. I know you guys are watching this on YouTube. There's a like button there with a little thumbs up. Let me know you enjoyed the broadcast, and that helps me and with advertisers. And because I am only paid by advertising, I have no affiliation with the schools except I graduated from Hornell. But so advertising is what drives me here and drives me home. And speaking of advertisers, I want to thank Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorney's offices in Buffalo, Rochester, New York City. Plus, they also have an office, I believe, in Syracuse, but I don't think it's manned all the time. I think it's by appointment only. Connors and Ferris, proud supporters of the Bills, the Sabres, and your Hornell Red Raiders. The genuine, the original, the overhead door company of Canisteel Valley, 382-8172, commercial, residential, agricultural doors. In fact, the owner, Jim Oyer, is sitting in his car nice and warm next to me. But thanks, Jim. The Ryan Agencies, Hornell, Jasper, and Wellsville. I want to thank Jeff Ryan. He's a big supporter. I'm also president of the Hornell Kiwanis Club. Kiwanis Club is an organization that does not have, we don't have a building or a bar or anything like that. We're just a bunch of gentlemen and women that get together and do different events. We did the Easter egg hunt for Hornell last week or a couple weeks ago, and we got the quarter miler coming up. That's what we do, and Jeff's always a big supporter of that. And then we also do the Father's Day car show at Canacadea Park, which is coming up on Father's Day. We had 2,000 spectators last Father's Day for the car show. So if you're looking for a great car show, we had 200 cars on display. I want to say 200 motorized vehicles because some of them weren't cars. There was trucks. I think there was a few motorcycles in there as well, and there were some tricked out vehicles. But that's coming up. May 20th is the quarter miler. That's our 30th year this year, I believe. But getting back to that, Jeff Ryan's a big supporter of all that stuff as well. Very community-minded, as well as all of the advertisers that I have. And this one's popped up. It's going to be foul. A lot of people, Kiwanis, I've heard of it, but I'm not sure what it is. It's kind of like the Rotary, there's a Rotary clubs and stuff around too. We're very similar to them. Rotary is different, and there's the Lions clubs. Lions clubs geared toward children's eye care. We're about children's health and events. Oh, that one gets through. Shawnee Rose. That hit was, maybe an error by Donahue. Luke Donahue. I'm going to give Luke a hit. That was a tough play by Rose. But I can give him anything. Hit, error, whatever. But I'm going to give Donahue a hit on that. Because I'm not keeping the official book, so it doesn't matter. This one lifted. Oh, and it came. Nice thought. Rose threw it in, but not the most accurate throw. A lot of these kids, and maybe it's just me and I don't understand that they're not throwing like they're side throws, and they're doing things that I just don't, I don't know. Major League Baseball players are doing it too, not like the old days. You just never saw the, throwing things side-armed and stuff to make plays, and I don't know, maybe I've lost touch. Ooh, that's a nice strike. Fastball in there by Oyer. We're running on an hour and 40-minute game time here so far. One out. There's a one in. Here it's. They stopped keeping. It's actually 13 to. Wait a minute. 13 to nothing. Hornell. They stopped keeping the scoreboard, I think, because there's no strikes or balls on there anymore. I know there's at least 2 strikes. He swung at watched the first pitch strike and swung at the last one. He didn't swing at it. He swung at it. He got him. Beautiful throw by Ponticello. Let's take a look at that again. That was beautiful. Even better, the tag by Rose. Oops, I just missed it. The third out. Yep. So now we go to the 5th. Last chance for Cal Mum. mysticmedia.com. Small business digital success partner, web development, search optimization, blog content, and so much more. Log on to mysticmedia.com. Thanks, Jim Moore. Another big supporter of the area, Jim. Simmons & Rockwell Nissan, Simmons & Rockwell Ford, top-notch sales service. Make car buying simple when you drive your tool at one of these 2 great locations. Log on to Simmons & Rockwell Nissan of Hornell.com and Simmons & Rockwell Ford.com. Butler Excavating and Concrete, City View Towing, Transport, and Auto Repair, 324-7400. Thanks, Brian Butler and Mike Hess, all the fine folks up there at Butler Excavating and City View Towing. John N. Dagan, General Trial Practice, proudly serving the Southern Tier since 1989. Call 324-6690 for John N. Dagan. Wyan Chiropractic Associates, 20 Park Drive in Hornell, 324-7246, specializing in back and neck pain, headaches, all your spine care needs. Call Dr. John Wyan, Dr. Rich Chakowski at Wyan Chiropractic. Rustic Lux. Don't throw that piece of furniture away. Bring it into Rustic Lux for reloved, refurbished furniture. Check out our huge showroom of such furniture. Reloved and refurbished furniture. She does a great job. I've taken some pieces in there and had them restored, and wow, beautiful. Thanks, Rustic Lux. Dr. Pat Pico, MD, 15 Loader Street, 585-596-4129, providing quality care to the residents of Steuben and Allegheny counties for over 25 years. Thanks, Dr. Pico. And again, the Italian Villa. Don't forget, for lunch, they got $10, 2 large slices of pizza, and a side salad, which is like a large salad, all for $10. And it's fresh pizza made right there. Thanks, Italian Villa. Ed's Computer Sales and Service, 180 Main Street. New computers, used computers, or I'm sorry, I don't think they sell used computers, to be honest. There's new computers and refurbished computers, or they'll repair your computers. Let me get that right. Thanks, Ed, for all you do. Howard Hanna Real Estate Services and Reggie Gambino, your licensed real estate salesperson. 382-3052. Looking to buy or sell a property, it's Howard Hanna and Reggie Gambino. Apex Chiropractic, helping you achieve new heights in wellness. Dr. Joseph McKay, 607-382-3751. He's a professor of nutrition and a professional natural bodybuilder. Thanks, Dr. Joseph McKay. Hess's Tree and Stump Removal, Bucket Truck Services, Chipping, Stump Grinding, Dependable Expert Service. Thanks, Lenny Rose, who's a great man, great person. Loved by most. Just picking on him. Valley Apparel and Designs. Valley Apparel and Designs. Custom apparel and signs. Anything you need. Coffee mugs, hats, t-shirts, masks for the next COVID influx. Whatever you want, they can do it. And your friends at Maple City Collision. John Birch. Give John Birch a call. 607-324-1150. Found all makes and models, all years. Maple City Collision. I want to thank him for picking up advertising. He said he really didn't need to advertise because he's so busy, but just the great support he wanted to give back to the community. And top of the 5th. I did say before we went to commercial break there, that's the last chance, but it's Hornell's up first here. That's a little low. Tyler Potter still pitching, the freshman for Cal Mum. And I still haven't produced this yet, but Cal Mum and Hornell have played a lot of games. Wrestled a lot of matches, swam. I've got everything I've ever done for the last 34 years, and I want to start putting them up for viewership so you can look back to 1991 games. How about the football matchups they used to have? Cal Mum were always one of the strongest. Oh, teams in Section 5. I'm not sure what happened there. Did he just drop that? Or did it bounce in? Let's see if I have a replay of it. I couldn't see it. And I couldn't see if it went off his glove or what it did. Panicello up. Nice play! Beautiful play that time by Cal Mum. Let's take a look at that again. Panicello kicks his leg like a charging bull. Beautiful play. 4-6-2 put out. If you don't know what that is, for many years, I didn't really pay much attention because I played basketball and coached basketball for years. I never really realized what the numbers in positions were for baseball, but I knew basketball positions and numbers. Did he catch that? Wow, beautiful play. Don't leave your hat. Let's see if I actually have that on film, because I think I cut him short a little bit. No, I got it. Wow. Nice play. Nice hustle. That time. That was number 13, Casey Decker. Remember, he was the starting pitcher for Kelman. Beautiful job, Casey. Like I was saying, I never paid much attention to numbers, like pitcher, catcher, second baseman's 4. 5 is third baseman, and 6 is, you would think it'd be the other way around, but I always got confused when they said that. 4, 5, 6, I really didn't care. It wasn't something that, even though I loved baseball and stuff, I never paid much attention to it. In basketball, you have the five positions, your center. 3 and 4 are basically your forwards. 2 is your shooting guard, and 1 is your point guard. Well, that's how you taught kids. Or let anyone on the bench. You're going to go in the 5 position. You're going to go in for the, you're the shooting guard. It's the best way to teach. So for many years, like I said, I was just dumb, I guess. I didn't care.
Wait! Not in the toilet!
No, don't do that. No.
Don't hit your brother! Oh!
Not again!
What did I tell you about playing in the mud?
Raffy, not so close to the pool. Wait!
Frankie, happy. What are you doing? We told you never to touch the gun!
I'm sorry, I didn't think it was that big of a deal.
You could have hurt yourself!
Safely store your guns. Unload, lock, and away from ammo.
Are you still looking for a truck? Simmons Rockwell is your pre-owned truck headquarters with over 400 late model, low mileage trucks available across 5 locations.
So unless they put on 3 or 4 runs, this will be it for Cal Mum. Base hit to start things out. Nice job. Nice hitting by Navarra. Patrick Navarra, the junior. Throw over to first. Charlie Oyer looking to go the complete game, but gave up a first or top of the inning base hit. Fouled off. Ooh. I can't tell you what the. I think it's 1-1. I guess it was 1-2 because that's a strikeout. Nice job. First, Charlie Oyer's first game this year he's pitched at. This is the 4th Hornell game. Gates Miller has pitched twice for Hornell. Junior Andrew Davis pitched the second game. The first and third game by Miller. Did he get him? No, beat out the throw to first. A little bit too much time getting the balls out of the glove by both Evingham and Rose. Does get the lead runner, though, for 1 out. That was Pete. Or, I'm sorry, that was Tyler Potter. I'm sorry, that had that last ball contact there to get to first. Force out fielder's choice at second. This one popped up. Coming at you. And second out. No, it was at the third out, must be. I guess it was. It was Hayden Smith with the third out. So that's going to do it. Hornell wins it 13-0. I want to thank everybody for joining us. We made it through the typhoon that came at us. Again, join us Wednesday night for softball. Softball. As Hornell girls travel down to Bolivar Richburg. And then we're back with baseball Thursday as Hornell takes on Arkport Cancerega. And then home again against Livonia. And then JVs against Livonia. So thanks again, everybody, for joining us. We'll see you then.
Costs are rising, and the Ryan agencies are taking action. We trim the cost of your insurance with cutting-edge ideas. Want money back in your pocket? A quick call can result in savings without sacrificing coverage. The Ryan Agencies, your local insurance inflation fighters.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.
When it comes to workers' comp, things can change quickly.
The only way to make sure your rights are protected is to have a trusted, committed attorney on your side.
An attorney who has devoted their career to helping injured workers.
Someone to fight for the money and medical benefits you deserve.
The only person on your side
is the attorney at your side.
Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys.
Traditional checking accounts are old news. So what are you waiting for? Reach new heights with Apex Rewards checking from First Heritage Federal Credit Union. Apex gives you the option to choose between cash back or high interest with a free checking account that pays you. Plus, ATM fees get refunded. Choose your rewards at fhfcu.org and get one step closer to achieving your financial goals.
Shop, finance, and buy your next car all online. With a new shopping experience at your fingertips, make car buying simple when you drive your deal at Simmons Rockwell Nissan in Horseheads and Hornell.
Hi, I'm Laura Dagan-Pico, and along with my father, Jim Dagan, operate the Dagan Funeral Home here in Hornell.
The Dagan Funeral Home is a large, spacious, handicap-accessible facility with a seating capacity of 150 people, along with a separate family room for entertaining children. We also offer DVD memorial tributes, which continually show photographs and movies of your loved one's life on 2 beautiful flat-screen TVs.
The Dagan Funeral Home, 5 generations of the Dagan family serving your family.
Concerned about the cost of your insurance? The Ryan agencies sift through quotes from many companies to uncover your best insurance value. You'd be surprised at the savings we can find. Let's just talk. What's there to lose? The Ryan agencies, your local insurance inflation fighters.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.